Hi everybody, this is Sandy Reese with StampinCrew.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Thank you so much for stopping by for our weekly tutorial. I have cute projects to share with you today, but before we get started, I just wanted to um, draw a name for projects that we had done last week. So this was the one we had made during the video, and then this was my sample. So I drew a name from comments and shares, and so Rita is our winner. So Rita, I'm going to let you pick which one you want out of those two. Okay, so today the project I wanted to share with you was it's an old technique, but I haven't done it in a while, and it's so cute. I received a card from the awesome Chad Williams from Stampin' Up! The other day, and I just thought it was simple stamping, so cute, and I put it aside to share with you, and now I can't find it. So I'm hoping to recreate it from memory, and then I'm going to show you how you can easily just kind of change it up a little bit. So, I don't have it to show you. Let me just switch over to Hans view here. And he had sent me this super cute card. He used the Celebrate Sunflower stamp set. And I know I'm using my document camera today, so it might be a little jumpy. I'm going to take my cell phone in this afternoon and see if I can get my microphone fixed on that. We'll see. We'll know next week if I have my cell phone and it looks wonderful, or if I'll just, have this again. We'll see. Okay, so this is one of our Whisper White note cards. Comes with envelopes. These are awesome because they're already cut, scored, envelope included, all that good stuff. So we used the big sunflower set and then this cute little Let's Celebrate You sentiment. And I hope I've got the colors right since I have misplaced the card. I don't know. I'm using Memento ink for my sentiment. And I'm pretty sure it was stamped right about here. Not positive, hoping, but we're going to make it look beautiful either way. Okay, so Chad had used the rock and roll technique. So I picked two colors, which I'm hoping are correct. I have Pool Party and Soft Seafoam. I love this Soft Seafoam. Let me see if I can get that to lay a little more flat. Okay, so we're going to take both of these ink pads. Let's open them up. I'm going to ink my flower in the Pool Party. Just giving it lots of pats. It's kind of big, so I make sure I got it inked. And then I'm going to take the Soft Seafoam and I'm just going to roll the edges around. So if you can see, I'm not stamping the whole flower. I'm just kind of getting the tips of the petals. Hopefully that looks about right. And I'm going to stamp this up here in this section. Ooh, let me see. It's kind of bright here. Let me bring it up. And I'm going to post pictures so you can see it a little bit better. But it's Pool Party, and then it's got that pretty, and I re-inked it so it's a little darker, that soft seafoam color around the edges. And you'll probably be able to see from the video, from the photos on my blog later a little more closely. I'll do a close-up so you can see all the great color variation. Okay, now I'm going to do this again down here. Oh, look, I've smudged already. But I'm just going to wipe off on my paper. You don't have to clean it each time. But when you're doing this technique, you want to start with the lighter color first, and then roll it in the slightly darker. And I'm just doing, I've got a smudge, so I'm going to cover that up. I'm just going to do that down there. And that's it. How cute is that? It is so pretty and simple. I've got an extra light. Let me turn that off and see. Oh, maybe we can see a little bit better. Okay, so I loved getting this in the mail. So I'm going to show you how to bump it up just a little bit or step it up. I think Emerald says that, bump it up. We're going to step it up just a hair. So what I've got, so that's a note card. That's a 3.5 by 5. So now I've got just a regular card size, A2, which is 4.25 by 5.5. And I'm going to actually stamp on a piece of white cardstock, which is 4 by 5.25. I'm still keeping it landscape. And we're just going to stamp some flowers on here. Same thing. I'm inking it in Pool Party, and then we're going to rock and roll in Soft Sea Foam. But I want to put a lot of flowers. So I'm just going to wipe that in between. Ink. Roll. I'm going to call it rock and roll. I'm going to put another big sunflower right here, but let's put it in a different angle. Pretty. All right, again, rock it in Pool Party and roll in Soft Sea Foam. So we're going to do one there. We'll do a little bit there. Clean it up. I'm just going to do half of it now because I'm going to flip this around and just do a little bit right there. I love these colors together. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay. So now we are just going to glue this to the front of our thick Whisper White card base. I'm just using a little of our new Stamp and Seal. Ooh, it's sticky. Okay, let's try to get this on straight. Straight as possible, pretty close. All right, so I have a little piece. I think this is 1 by maybe 3 3/4 of Pool Party cardstock. So I'm just putting a little bit of cardstock. I'm going to put it right here. And then I have a piece of white, which I think is it was scraps. It's like 7/8 by maybe 3.5. I'll put measurements on too on the blog with the photos. All right, let's see if we can stamp this straight. Pop that off. Oh, that looks pretty straight. All right, I think I'm going to pop this one up. We can do just a little pop up, give it some dimension. And I'm just going to pop that up right there. Oh my gosh, look how cute that is. I love it. Okay, now we're going to bump it up one more step. Not crazy, just super easy. So we're going to stick with a thick Whisper White card base. So let's get this folded and creased. Okay, we're going to set that aside. Now I've added just a little layer of Pool Party. Okay, I'm just going to set that aside. And I've got another piece of white. I've cut it down just a little bit more, and of course I'll add measurements later. But we're going to do the same thing with our flowers. Let me make sure I get the right colors going the right direction. So we're going to rock it with some Pool Party and roll in some Soft Sea Foam. And I'm going to put a nice big, so cool, a nice big one there. Roll it in some sea foam. Just kind of change up the angle a bit. All right, I'm just going to do a little bit. I just need a bit. I'm just going to fill it in like we did before. Make sure to wipe it off. I'll fill it in right there. So lots of great color on here. I think I'm done with those. All right, so I am going to, I'm going to just go ahead and adhere this to the Pool Party background. I love Pool Party. That's one of my favorite blues that we have. I mean, I'm really partial to all of the colors, but I really do love Pool Party. Okay, so now I have another piece of Pool Party cardstock. Let's see if that's the right piece. Okay, hopefully. Can you do a little bit of pre-measuring? All right, so now I want to add a little bit of ribbon. And so I was looking at ribbon. I don't think we have any Pool Party ribbon, but we do have this awesome Snowflake Splendor sparkly ribbon that is in the holiday catalog. Look how sparkly that is. And it's white, but it has, if you look at it in the light, it has blue tones. Sometimes it has pink tones. It's kind of iridescent. So I took a piece. I just cut a piece here. And I want it to be more Pool Party. So I'm taking my dark Pool Party Blends marker. And let's see how much I need. I don't think I need all of that. I don't know why I cut such a large piece. Get carried away sometimes. So I'm going to take this and I'm just going to color it with a little bit of Pool Party and kind of tint it. You can do this with any white ribbon. This is a little thicker. It's not as thin, so I'm going to flip it over and just do the back too, just to give it a little more depth in color. All right. Of course, we have to close our blends up right away. I'm going to give that just a second to finish drying while I close up my ink pads. All right, so let's adhere this. I'm going to run this right across that Pool Party. I'll get a little Scotch tape here. Always got to have some Scotch tape in your arsenal. I can't pick it up. Okay. We're going to glue this or tape it around the back and across that piece of Pool Party. Right there, across the center. Flip it over, a little bit of tape. Okay, at this point we can adhere it to our card base. Make sure it's opening the right way. And I did put a little bit more border on this one. All right. Now we've got to stamp our sentiment. So I've got another piece of white. I'm just going to do this in black. Everybody's got a black ink pad. And this would be pretty in any color you choose. So whatever, I love pink and orange together. I should do a set of this in pink and orange. I might do that. I love pink and orange. Okay, so we're going to make sure that's dry. A couple of dimensionals on the back. I'm putting one near this edge and one a little more down, so I make sure it sticks to the paper and not just the ribbon. Oh, I think that's a little too long. I wanted that to be centered. Either took the wrong, I might have measured that a little bit wrong. I think it's the same length. Let's just trim off a little bit. We'll trim off a little bit from this end. I wanted a little bit of that Pool Party showing on either side. That looks pretty good. Okay, and then we have some sparklers, but I want to add just a little bit of bling. So I have some rhinestone jewels, and I'm going to color them with my dark Pool Party. Whoops, that one is coming off. It doesn't want to stay on there. We'll color another one just in case I've colored the wrong side of that and it won't stick. All right. Normally I give this another minute to dry. I want a little bit of sparkle. I'm gonna put that right there, and just a little bit of color. Right there. And I've got one more rhinestone. Let's just go ahead and stick it on so I don't lose it. Let's just put this guy up there. Oh my gosh, how cute and sparkly is that? All right, in person, let me see. I feel like it's too bright to see everything. Oh, that looks better. You can see the color a little bit better. So I am going to post this on my blog later today. I will have measurements, colors, supplies, all of that good stuff. But look how sweet all of those cards are. I would love to get any of these in the mail. You could also bling them up using a little bit of Wink of Stella or, you know, whatever you want to do. You could add some rhinestones to this one too. So super easy to take one of our, hashtag simple stamping cards and then just bump it up a little bit um, to what, something you might want to, a little extra you might want to send out. All right. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. And if you're local, don't forget I'm having an open house tomorrow at my house.